Good morning.
Good morning!
Thank you all for being here on this beautiful Saturday morning. My name is Ketan Shah. I'm a gastroenterologist in Laguna Hills with the Saddleback Medical Group and the Memorial Care Digestive Care Center. Colon cancer is something I'm very passionate about. 1 in 20 people gets colon cancer during their lifetime. It's the second leading cause of cancer deaths, fourth leading cause of cancer in this country. More than 130,000 people will be newly diagnosed in 2016 this country. Almost 50,000 people will die from the disease this year. Our screening programs have been successful. We have been able to reduce the risk of getting colon cancer in people over the age of 50. But the rates in our youth is actually rapidly rising. By 2030, people under the age of 35, the rates of colon cancer will double.
Wow.
These rates are alarming, unacceptable. And the reason is that colon cancer is one of the few cancers we know of that's almost completely preventable. The reason that colon cancer is preventable is that almost every colon cancer starts off as a benign but precancerous polyp.
Polyp Patrol?
And colon cancer can be screened for with tests like stool tests or CT scans, just like other cancers. But what's unique about colon cancer is that we can prevent it. The way we can prevent it is by detecting and removing precancerous polyps before they've ever developed into colon cancer. And the only way to do so is by colonoscopy. This exam is so effective. It reduces the rate of getting colon cancer by about 90%, reduces the rate of getting advanced stage colon cancer by about 70%, reduces the rate of dying from colon cancer by about 50%. Many patients tell me, "Doc, I have no symptoms. Why should I get a colonoscopy?" And the reason again is prevention. Most patients who have symptoms from colon cancer are diagnosed when it's often too late, at stage 4. And survival rates at stage 4 are pretty poor. But most patients who are diagnosed with colon cancer at stage 1 or stage 2 are diagnosed during their routine screening colonoscopies. And so there really should be little excuse for people to get colon cancer in 2016. Many patients are apprehensive about getting their colonoscopies, especially taking that darn prep. But in 2016, things have improved. The lowest volume preps are only 5 ounces times 2 doses. Newer data have shown that it might actually be okay to eat certain types of solid foods the day prior to colonoscopy. And our scopes and our techniques have improved so much that we can often do colonoscopy with little to no pain. Patients are often choosing to do their colonoscopy with no sedation, wide awake. And most patients are preferring to do it again that same way. So there really should be little excuse to not get screened with colonoscopy. Now we as gastroenterologists also need to do a better job. Up to 10% of people who get colon cancer have had a colonoscopy within 5 years. That's alarming. We call these interval cancers, and there really should be little excuse for that. We think that happens because sometimes exams may not be thorough enough. We may not be doing as good of a job as we should finding and detecting polyps. Polyps can be missed. Polyps could be incompletely removed. And so what can we do about decreasing the rates of interval cancers? Well, number one, we can designate that only gastroenterologists perform screening colonoscopies, because it's been shown that when colonoscopies are done by other specialists like general practitioners or surgeons, the rates of interval cancers are higher. These specialists have other roles and responsibilities. But we can also do a more thorough job during colonoscopy, and we can keep track of our adenoma or polyp detection rates and try to maximize that. It's been shown that patients who get colonoscopies by doctors who have high adenoma detection rates have a lower rate of getting interval colon cancer, lower rate of getting advanced stage interval colon cancer, lower rates of dying from interval colon cancer. So ask your colonoscopist what their adenoma detection rate is. Even the American Gastroenterology Association is encouraging patients to ask these types of questions from their GI, so don't be shy. we need to be better in general about being more transparent about our quality measures. And so don't be shy. This is the perfect place to start. So let's all work together to nip this nasty disease in the bud. Let's all encourage our family and friends to get their screening colonoscopies. Let's aim for high quality exams with high adenoma detection rates. And let's all aim to work together to make colorectal cancer a disease of the past. Thank you.